This is another YouTuber analysis, where I analyze the formula behind the writing of a YouTuber's videos. These are like my training arcs. This time, my YouTuber is Neely. I'll be breaking down a specific type of video he makes, which is where he discusses and dissects a topic in music. The formula behind his videos are, interestingly enough, similar to Jimmy High Roller's, who I analyzed before. He starts with an interesting topic in music. He has a few ones based on lawsuits, where he tackles a recent lawsuit on a specific song. He has some on musical concepts, and he has some on the music community. I'll analyze each of these categories. In the plagiarism videos, he explains the argument being made and then dissects the songs to show how several people before the accusers have used similar things, reinforcing the idea that no song is completely original. In his Katy Perry video, someone is accusing Dark Horse of stealing something called an ostinato. When giving examples, Adam shows how songs as old as Box Time have used similar ostinatos. Then he looks at the text of the lawsuit. He goes into more details on the comparisons and reinforces that the older examples are similar as well. After proving that the musical witness knew other songs that were similar, despite calling it original, he concludes that the witness was arguing the lawsuit in bad faith. Next, his video on Dua Lipa. He explains the similarities between both songs, like key, BPM, chord progression, and melody, the last of which he really focuses on. He provides just enough info to make it seem like the lyrics and melodies in the chorus are copied, but then he adds more context. He brings up another song that predated both and had the exact same similarities in melody and rhythm. Then he brings up an even older song that further destroys the lawsuit. Same melody and rhythm. He goes on to provide evidence of how unlikely it would have been for Dua to hear the accuser's song, and adds that Levitating's creation was documented, further killing the accusations. While the Olivia Rodrigo video is not a lawsuit, it is an argument made in the music community, and he has the same approach. He shows how both songs are similar, and then shows how multiple songs that predate both have the exact same similarities. The second type is his musical concept videos. In these, he takes an interesting musical topic, explains it, and sometimes even plays examples. In Why Is Major Happy, he analyzes brightness, scales, and inverting scales to explain the concept. In the 7 levels of jazz harmony, he explains each level, the terminology and concepts behind them, and applies them to the song Juice. In Thank You Next Reharmonized, he takes the topic of reharmonization and applies it to the song Thank You Next, all while explaining his thought process behind the arrangement. The video ends with him playing the final version. In 7-11 Polyrhythms, he takes this complicated idea and explains it step by step, culminating with him playing a song using the titular rhythm. The third type is based on the music community. He'll take an interesting topic from the community and explain it. In Why Are There So Few Rap Covers, he explains how other genres are accepting towards covers and asks why the genre of hip-hop isn't. He shows how rappers rarely perform another rapper's song and explains the hip-hop community's idea of keeping it real and no biting as an answer. In TikTok and Dissonance Do Not Mix, he takes the trending topic of a bad TikTok harmony and explains why Westerners find it bad using music theory, and concludes that the harmony is not objectively bad. In conclusion, Adam Neely's formula includes choosing an interesting musical topic, using music theory to explain his point, bringing up relevant examples, and sometimes even arranging music to reinforce his points. Thankfully, I can actually apply some of these tactics since music and story are both art forms. I can tackle broad story concepts, tropes, and arguments and explain my stance on them. I can also take a small portion of a story and edit it using story theory to reinforce the concept I'm explaining. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and help me revolutionize the manga industry by buying my manga and spreading the word. All important links will be in the description.